Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in, everybody. How y'all doing? It is podcast night. We hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone's staying warm out there. I know Brian's staying warm, right, B?
I'm doing what I can.
Well, I mean, that's all we can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all we can. I'm sorry. I apologize for my non-professional hair.
How rude.
It's an inside joke, but how are y'all doing out there? Hope everyone's doing well. B, how was your weekend, man?
I don't even remember the weekend, if we're being honest. I remember that we sat around and we watched not Jared Goff on Sunday.
That's true.
We watched I heard a fun stat about our friend Carson Wentz. So his QB, like they call like the QBR rating.
Yeah.
On a scale of like 100 to 0, his QBR on Sunday was like 4.4.
I love it. I love
he was not good. Not good at all.
Got outplayed by the greatest quarterback ever in the history of football ever.
Well, and the game that was supposed to be a tie, and it was going to be a joke that it was going to be a tie.
It was almost a tie. Dude, I was rooting so hard for that. And then, but that's, you know what? First of all, Emily, hello. Good to see you.
Hi,
I think
Emily.
we have to give some context, though, right? So, crap went so crazy early in the NFL day that the last game of the season, the Raiders and the Chargers, whichever team won would go to the playoffs, and the Pittsburgh Steelers would go to the playoffs.
Yep.
So Chargers win, they go to the playoffs with the Steelers. Raiders win, they go to the playoffs with the Steelers. But if they tie, the Raiders and the Chargers both go to the playoffs, and the Steelers are shit out of luck. Now, I'm not a really big Ben Roethlisberger fan. He's done some very shady shit in his life, so as far as I'm concerned, fuck him. And this is most likely his last season ever. So I was rooting for this tie, man. There's no way they're gonna tie. But sure as shit, if I don't remember which team it was. I think it was the Raiders, maybe. I don't know. One team came back, tied the game right at the end. They went into overtime. San Diego. Yeah. They go into overtime. It's kind of a back and forth thing, and the Raiders certainly seem like they're running out the clock. If we can kick a field goal, great. But I think that they were just fine. They want to get into the playoffs, period. That's all that matters. And so they were basically just they were running the ball and running the clock out, running the ball, running the clock out. And then the Chargers decide, hey, we're going to call a timeout because we're going to be, we're going to be 5-head IQ or whatever that's called that these kids say today. We're going to be so smart. We're going to call this timeout. And then the Raiders are like, well, fuck you. We're going to kick the field goal, and now you're not going to the playoffs. It's like, dude, if you just let them do what they're doing, you would have been in the playoffs. Almost guaranteed.
Well, the guy was like, oh, we didn't have our run defense on the field. And then they gave up like a 10-yard run.
Yeah, no. Dude, it's so bad. Oh, my God, it was funny. So now I just have to root against Ben Roethlisberger. But that's okay. I can do that.
Fair. Well, we'll have to talk about Big Ben on the podcast today.
Maybe we will. But I think
maybe we will.
We need to get. Are you ready to do this, B?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. I gotta find a couple things. We do have by the way, we have a special request for the joke of the day for the podcast. So we're going to bust that one out in a moment. Yeah. I need to pick out one of these guys to do, and I'm going to do that one. We haven't used that one in a while. And then I'm going to hit record because Old Man Wiggum is here, and he reminded me of that. Thanks, Old Man Wiggum. And then I'm also going to turn on the podcast so you can see B. That's the wrong one. That's the one you want to see. There we go. Because that's probably a good thing, too. And let me move this over to my other screen. And turn the wheel on.
Look at that wheel.
Yeah, I think it's the wrong wheel. I don't think I updated it. I mean, I updated the wheel. I don't think I updated on here, though. Now it's updated. Cool. All right, B, let's do this.
Yeah, buddy.
Am I recorded? I'm recording. All right. Wait, that's totally... I'm all confused. I'm not feeling well tonight, y'all. Bear with me. Hello and welcome to We Random episode 64. We are recording on Tuesday, January 11th, 2022. This is a podcast where we just talk about random stuff and maybe we get angry, maybe we don't. I'm kidding, we always get angry, but B's going to tell you a little bit more about that. But first, B, did you hear about the game of peekaboo where someone ended up in the hospital? No? You haven't heard about that one? They ended up in the ICU. Peekaboo. ICU. Yeah. I'll be right back after this.
Almost Qualified Productions. Your dose of semi-coherent babbling.
Welcome to We Random, episode 64. I'm Landmark. Out there somewhere in the metaverse is Sconzi. Say hello to our wonderful people, Sconzi.
Hey, everybody.
So, tonight on We Random, we bring you our wonderful Wheel of Doom. On that wheel, we have lots of topics. I think I count 12 if I can count correctly tonight. That wheel is going to spin, and we're going to try to get Sconzi mad online. But we're going to try to make him not swear, because we know that there's someone out there who can't hear about Sconzi saying bad words. So we're going to try real hard, but I'm going to make Sconzi swear because that's kind of my role on this show. So,
sounds about right.
How are you doing tonight, Sconzi? What's the deal? What do you got for our people today?
You know, all I'm saying is I hope everybody's staying warm out there because it is cold as a witch's. It's cold out there. It's cold, so stay warm.
Sounds good. Well, any other things before we get right on to the business of today?
No, I think we should just spin this wheel and have at it.
All right, let's get it going. Let's go.
There she's off. And we're going to start with the Pope. Everybody loves the Pope.
So, Pope Francis has criticized couples who choose to have pets instead of children as selfish, arguing that their decision to forego parenthood leads to, quote, a loss of humanity and is a detriment to civilization. The Pope's quote was, "We see that people do not want to have children or just one and no more. And many couples do not have children because they do not want to, or they have one, but they have 2 dogs, 2 cats. Yes, dogs and cats take the place of children." The Pope says, "The denial of fatherhood or motherhood diminishes us. It takes away our humanity, and in this way civilization becomes aged and without humanity because it loses the richness of fatherhood and motherhood." Now, I know where you stand on the whole concept of religion, Sconzi, so part of me wants to get you riled up and just let you go on this. But, we do have to acknowledge 2 people on this podcast who don't have children, so we're already on the Pope shit list. But how do you feel about this one, Sconzi?
I'm not going to get all irate because I think that I can get to this one very quick and very easy. I have 2 questions for you, B.
Hit me.
Do you know anybody who is not a parent who is not an asshole?
Yes.
Okay, second question. Do you know anybody who is a parent who is an asshole?
There's a lot of them.
So pretty much the Pope is shit out of luck because that kind of proves my point. Like, I mean, just because you have kids doesn't mean you're a good person. Doesn't mean that you have your humanity. Like, it's stupid. It's a stupid point. I understand where he's going with this, right? I understand the idea. I understand that there's an intrinsic value that some people get from having children. I understand that, but it doesn't mean that people that don't have kids are horrible people. I understand some of the impacts to the world at large, right? If everybody stopped having kids, who the hell's going to be in the world in 100 years to take care of the world or take care of us when we're old or whatever the case may be? I understand that aspect of it. I don't think it's anybody's civic duty to have kids, for God's sake. But yeah, I think I understand kind of where he's going with this. But just to be frank, it's a stupid fucking opinion.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have so many thoughts on this, right? And I don't want to just put myself out there and put myself on blast. So I'm trying to figure out
Do
a
it, B.
way to
Do it.
say
Blast
this
it.
in a way that is, kind. But there are multiple approaches to this. One, obviously, the church itself benefits from people having children because there are major corporations sponsoring this event. So
Wait.
children go to Zeke Elliott, feed me of the week. There you go. But, the other part about this is I feel like we need to like break the whole stigma of like, oh, unless you're a parent, you can do XYZ and blah 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 blah. Like we've had talks for weeks and months and ever since we started doing this podcast about adults who have children who are trying to teach their children to be, not great people, right? So where is, we're talking about, oh, we're going to lose humanity if we don't have children. Where is the humanity in trying to teach people that it's not okay for you to be a transgender person, right? Where
Yeah.
is the humanity in trying to tell people, oh, racism didn't exist? Right? Like, obviously, these are not all direct one-to-one lines to the church. But what I'm saying is there's a lot more that goes into being a good person than just being a parent.
Yeah, I think, this Pope has been pretty progressive as far as popes go. There's a lot of things that he's done and that he's said and that he's pushed for that I think are very good. This isn't one of them. I just think this is a stupid thing to throw out there. And in a way, it seems like he's attacking pet owners, which seems dumb on top of it. I mean, I'm not a pet owner. I'm allergic to pets. I don't like pets for the most part. And quite frankly, this is going to alienate people out there, I'm quite sure. But if you're one of those people that says, "Oh, I'm a mom because I have a dog," no, you're not. You are a woman or a person who has a dog. That is not the same as having a child. There's a very big difference there. I'm sorry. Don't say these are my children. No, those are your pets. I'm just going to go out on a limb and throw that out there and piss off everybody. But why is he seemingly attacking pet people? Let people have fucking pets. Like I could go into a tangent here, but we're all living in this fucking crapped out goddamn world where people are, slaving away, and I use that term very, very specifically, trying to, we've talked about this so much over the weekend, but people are in a situation where we have to work to live. This is part of our life, right? So goddamn, forgive me if somebody wants to have a dog to come home and enjoy their life a little bit, right? I mean, we're living in a pandemic, for Christ's sake, where you can't go out the door without risk of losing your life. God forbid you have companionship in your house when you can't leave. God forbid that you want to get some exercise and you got a pet that you can go out and take them out walking around the block or something. Like, who the fuck cares if you got a pet, Pope? Like, calm the fuck down, man.
Well, and God forbid that you have pets because you don't have the finances to pay $400 a week for daycare that's going to expose your child to COVID multiple times in the same month.
Right, and then your entire family. But yeah, Emily, I'm 100% there with you. Like, I was shocked that this Pope said this because he's been very progressive in a lot of ways. So yeah, I don't know where this comes from. I don't know why this came about. I'll be honest, I didn't do a ton more research into it. It seems weird that this kind of came about. And maybe it just comes down to the almighty dollar. Maybe B's onto something. Maybe they just need more people in the church so they can, I mean, those robes can't be cheap. I'm just saying.
I mean, those expansions don't pay for themselves, right?
That's right. They need more expansion teams. All right, I'm spinning. We're done with the Pope. Get out of here. Oh, I thought we were going to end up on the other one and then send them out of here. But instead, we're going to send out a Twitch streamer, Pokey Mane. Who's Pokey Mane and why are we talking about her?
Pokey Mane, who apparently is one of the most popular streamers on Twitch with over 8.5 million followers. Pokey Mane found themselves being banned from the platform after streaming the popular animated series Avatar: The Last Airbender. The cause of the ban was likely the result of a DMCA strike. Bum, bum, bum. So, according to Twitch Tracker, the streamer was watching and casting the show to roughly 25,000 viewers during the stream. Now, Twitch has a three-strike policy when it comes to DMCA claims, so the channel will likely be restored if it has not been already. So, one of the things that people have been finding over these past few days is that Twitch streamers have been starting to get banned because of doing a new trend on Twitch known as TV meta, where streamers just randomly watch and comment on television shows that may or may not be DMCA'd. So, Skanzi, as our resident streaming expert, can you tell us why people are stupid?
Oh, how much time do we have here? So I
we
don't
just
know.
started, so we've got like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So let's go.
I don't know that I would say I'm an expert, but you know, I wish I could understand why. I mean, in a way, I know why, right? It's money. It's like every goddamn thing else. It's money is what it comes down to. Instead of having to put thought and planning into, you know, what kind of content I'm going to create. Instead, I'm literally just going to turn on the TV and sit here and watch a TV show. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. And this isn't like little tiny streamers like me who have, you know, 3 people that watch them on occasion, maybe if you're lucky. These are the biggest streamers in the world that are doing this. They know that it's wrong, you would think. They have management teams that know this is wrong, you would think. But they don't care. They just do it anyway. Pokey Mane ended up getting a 48-hour ban. She was back a couple days ago, Monday, I think it was Monday. She was back, and she had 20, 30,000 people watching her stream. Big celebratory, hey, I'm back, yada, yada. She took the weekend off. And she came back, and she's good to go. There was another streamer, Disguised Toast, who just got a month-long ban. Why was there a discrepancy? Is it because of who she is and who he is? I don't know. Maybe. Is it because maybe he has more strikes against him than what she has? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, this is just a kind of an epidemic where people just don't care. And I think there's a lot of questions that go into this. There's another streamer. His name is Hassan Piker, who's a very controversial streamer. Very, very controversial. Very political. Very, I would say left-leaning is the best way to put it. I don't know that he would call himself a liberal, but very left-leaning and very political content. And he got a DMCA strike for watching something stupid, MasterChef, I think. And it turned out it was fake. It wasn't even a real DMCA strike. So there's a lot of craziness going on. I think there are people that are acting in bad faith on the back end. Obviously, there's people on the front end who are acting in bad faith because they just keep doing this because they don't really care. I tend to think that there's a whole lot of people who should be in the management sector who are failing these people. I mean, these are generally very young individuals. This isn't meant to be disparaging, but these aren't people who, you know, have 20 years of schooling and, you know, an advanced degree and they have 180 IQ, right? These aren't, not to say that they're idiots, but they aren't necessarily super educated individuals for the most part. That's generalizing. That's why they hire people to support them, to advise them, to make sure that they're doing the right thing. For God's sake, Pokey Mane, who I support, I think she does a lot of good stuff. She just launched or partnered with an agency, a marketing agency. Like, she put her name on it and a whole bunch of probably millions of dollars into being a part of this marketing agency. Like a marketing agency that should tell you, don't do this shit. And she's doing this shit. You know, it's just...
It could be the money, though, right? But I think one of the things that's interesting about this is there were people who made the argument like these people knew what they were doing. They knew it was wrong. Especially if you're streaming on Twitch, you already have the backbone of like Amazon Prime where like you can stream any of that like Prime content and you're not going to get the strike because they are a Twitch partner. And then there were other streamers who were like, oh, but I don't want to, you know, disenfranchise my viewers and blah 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 blah. But then it's like, well, you chose to be on Twitch, so you kind of have to play by the rules of the game, right? So
that's the thing. Twitch gave them an avenue to do this, and they could do it legally. They could do it within the rules, and they just dance around that. They don't care. They avoid that. And, you know, I don't have a whole lot of sympathy for people. Like, I fully believe that if a rule is stupid, that we have a right to kind of fight against that rule. Is this a stupid rule? Maybe. Is the best way to fight against it to just ignore it and continue to do this? Not really, because in the end of the day, these are people with a whole hell of a lot of money, but they are fighting against people with a whole lot of money, right? Like, you may have $10 million, but trust me, Disney has a whole lot more than 10 million. Like, Disney wipes their ass with $10 million, right?
Brothers and like all these other places,
like
right?
They will step on you and they won't even slow down. So
yeah, I was gonna say their legal budget to fight these claims is probably more than some of these people have made in their entire career, which is really sad.
Yeah, and I think in the end, and Wiggum, you bring up a good point. Bad publicity is still publicity. That's true. I think the bigger issue, though, like if they want to ruin their careers and their lives, I don't really care. But the bigger question is, what does this do to Twitch? Is there some, like, what responsibility does Twitch have? Because in a way, Twitch is letting this happen. Like, the rumors are, and I can't substantiate this, but the rumors are is there are employees of Twitch that are sitting in these channels watching these shows with some of these content creators. Like, they know this is happening. They let it happen. And it sounds like the reason why, in some ways, they just want to be hands off. If you get a DMCA strike, we just pass it on to you. We don't have anything to do with it. But at some point, Twitch may have to be held accountable to this too, and that's where things could get a whole lot uglier. So I don't know. There's a lot of interesting twists and turns in this whole thing, but in the end, we ain't watching MasterChef on my tiny little channel. So sorry.
Sad day for us. Anyway, let's go ahead and spin the wheel and move on to the next topic.
Streamer drama. Now, oh, that's really close. Oh God, controlling voting. B.
All right. So we are going to talk about the NPR analysis of 2022 Secretary of State races across the country. This analysis found that at least 15 Republican candidates are running who question the legitimacy of President Biden's 2020 election win, even though we've already legislated this and there has not been evidence of widespread voter fraud that has been found. So, basically, what is being found here is that the duties of state secretaries in most states vary, but in a lot of the states, the Secretary of State is the top voting official and has a role in carrying out the election laws. So, based on this, current and former election officials, as well as election experts, are worried about what could become of democracy should some or many of the candidates who are running for these roles win. So, one of the quotes from an election law expert was, "The reasons why Trump's attempt to overturn the 2020 election failed is because there were state officials who refused to substantiate his claims of fraud. These folks are really the gatekeepers." So the implication there is that these other people who are now running may, again, I think we just need to play the Zeke Elliott drop, and like that's the entire podcast.
Zeke Elliott, BG of the week.
Like, these people are just, or maybe this is these people make me sad. I don't know which drop it is, but these people just basically will do whatever they want to, like, cozy up to their buddy. It'll basically become, instead of like democracy, it's going to become, high school king and queen. Like, everybody vote for me. And then if you didn't vote for me, we're going to kind of rig the vote so that I still win anyway.
Yeah, this is infuriating. It is frightening. It is disgusting. Like, I can go on. It's here's the thing. This is whenever we have these types of conversations, I kind of go back to the same thing. Full disclosure for those who are new here, because nobody that's been here before is surprised in any way, shape, or form. When I say this, I am very left-leaning, and I have a very strong distaste for a lot that is on the right. Not everybody that's on the right, but a lot that's on the right. But here's what I'll say is the GOP plays to win, man. Like, they will fight tooth and nail. Like you see those guys that get into a bar fight and the one guy throws some punches and the other guy's like kicking you in between the legs and biting your ear and taking the beer bottle and shoving it up your thingamabob, and that's kind of the GOP. They will kick, bite, scratch, claw, whatever they need to do to win, and that's what a lot of this is, right? This This is getting in on more of the ground floor and starting to get people into positions where they can truly have an impact. Like if a lot of these people had been in this position, whatever that was 2 years ago, who knows where we'd be right now? Like they might have swung things in a very undemocratic, very illegal way to let dipshit be the president again. And so this is scary stuff because I say this and I know it sounds alarmist and it sounds extremist, but we are really at a tipping point here where we could very easily see this thing switch over to some sort of authoritarian regime very, very, very quickly. And it's scary as shit. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't, it's hard to disagree with that though, right? Because if we look even back to, we just passed a year of January 6th, right? And like that whole situation. And then we've got, all of the, and this might come up later, but the war on books and the war on slavery and the war on education. Like we are doing so many things to really like narrow what it is that people think, what people believe, what people act on, what people say, what people do. Like it's kind of like the words that come out of people's mouth is the opposite of what is being done, right? Oh, we want to be free. We want to be free thinkers. We want to do this, but don't you tell my child that there was racism unless you tell my child that there was racism in Guatemala or wherever they want to say that there was racism, right? Like, it's very concerning because it really is the culture of, people scream and yell and complain and whatever, and then other people go, I don't want to deal with them, so I'm just going to give them what they want, and then we're going to deal with it, right?
Yeah, we had that. I think we talked about that last week, or maybe you and I just talked about it on the side. There's a situation in the school board. I think it was in California, where the right mobilizes and becomes crazy a lot better than the left does. They went to some school board. I don't even remember what the issue was, probably masks in school, remote learning or something. And the school board was set to have a certain opinion. And these people just inundated the school board until they finally said, that's it, fine, you can have what you want. That's what they do. And they win because of that. And it's horrible. Like, I know that it is seen as extremist, and I know that people like, whoa, stop. But there are a hell of a lot of comparisons and parallels that you can make from today in the United States to about 100 years ago in Germany. I'm sorry, but it's there. And until we open our eyes and look at it that way, I don't see anything changing.
Well,
I'm spinning the wheel. I guess that was the final word. Let's talk about, that's right on the line. We're going to talk about saving some money, B. Or not saving some money, as the case may be.
So again, continuing to
The bad news. We need more good news on this wheel, B.
There's good news on the wheel. We're just not coming up with it.
All right, that's fair.
In 2022, Americans are going to be dipping into their savings as pandemic-related support from Congress.
Uh-oh. We lost audio, B. It sounded like an internet thing, but his video is perfectly fine. So I don't know what's going on there. Can you say something? Nope, no audio. Interesting. Got to give me a new headset. Christmas already came and left, man. I think his birthday is probably coming up in the next, 8 or 12 months. So we'll see what we can figure out. I got an old mic I could probably hook up over there for him. Maybe that's what we should do. Sounds like he can hear me, maybe? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, B. All right, he can hear me, but his audio's not coming through. That's kind of weird. Well, I'm going to let him go ahead and work on that, and I'm going to kind of give us a quick thing of my thing. He's still talking. Let me see if he's muted in Discord, maybe. Nope, not muted in Discord. Nope, I got nothing, B. He's going to do this, and then he's going to do that, and then this. I think he's disconnecting and going back into Discord.
Can you hear me now?
There he is.
I think it was a weird Discord thing. Like,
All right.
eventually, every once in a while, it just, like, my stuff works, but apparently Discord just doesn't like it.
Emily says he's got Joe's batteries in his headset.
Nice.
All right, back to Americans saving money.
So I will not be saving money because I will need to purchase a new headset maybe, but probably not because it's working just fine right now. But in 2022, Americans are going to be dipping into their savings as pandemic-related support from Congress and the Federal Reserve is receding. As of November 2021, workers were putting away less money from wages into savings compared to what they were saving pre-pandemic. The U.S. savings rate peaked in the summer of 2020, and with most pandemic-related benefits ending in 2021, Americans will probably be, quote, scraping the bottom of the barrel of excess savings by the summer of 2022. The majority of these savings that are held in the world are held by, wait for it, rich people.
Oh.
And even though that's the truth, contrary to that, dwindling wages won't necessarily spur people to find more work, says a chief economist at the Washington Center for Equitable Growth. So I thought that this was interesting because this is really introduction to us having the conversation that we have every weekend off stream, right? Like this is, I feel like, again, something that's like very intentional and is skewed to getting people into the world of work and not questioning their role in the world of work and just living to work, or living to work instead of working to live, right? Because yes, you have to work to make your living, but that means that work is your priority, and living and being a person who is happy with your life becomes a secondary choice.
I maybe I'm grouping too many things into the same bucket. I'm willing to concede that may be the case. But it seems like almost everything we talk about has an underpinning of money. Like that's all anything is about, is money and money and money and power. Money and power, right? Yeah, I don't know. The article's not coming up for me, so I can't read it in detail, but this doesn't surprise me a lot. I mean, I wonder how much of this might be tied to the quote unquote great resignation that's happening right now, where a lot of people are quitting their jobs or moving to different jobs. People are finding their passion and moving on to different passion projects. And if you're in between jobs, or if you are underpaid, or if you're underemployed or unemployed, you're going to have to dip into any of those savings. Also, I think that we're living in a world where there's not a shit ton of people who have a lot in savings to begin with, right? So I don't know that there's a ton of people out there that have a bunch in savings to dip into if they need to. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of things that kind of tie into this. Did this article give a why at all?
Well, it was just saying that a lot of it is because the pandemic benefits are ending and there are other expenses that are coming due, like the student loan debt that ended up getting extended out again, but
right.
Like that was starting to come due for people, and obviously we know wages are weird, so
what they're saying is that people's crazy, stupid debts are outpacing their salaries, and now their savings is going to start to dwindle a little bit.
Correct.
Like, I mean, that makes sense, right? And it's going to happen to me. I got student loans that are going to start coming due again in a few months, and I got to see if I can keep my power on when that happens. So I understand that. All right, this is depressing. I'm spinning, and we're going to get something good. This is good.
Rodgers, I bet.
This is a good one. We got the Dodgers. Everybody hates the Dodgers, but we can like them for 3 minutes here.
So, Eric Braverman and Jonathan Cottrell will march down the aisle at Dodger Stadium. Braverman, a Dodger senior vice president, and Cottrell, a software engineer, are officially uniting on January 21st in one of the crown jewels of what was once the most intolerant of sports. So Dodger Stadium has been Braverman's place since he joined the organization in 2008. It became a cornerstone for him when he came out publicly as gay in 2015 and felt the full support of the Guggenheim ownership group, who was determined to repair a long-time fractured relationship with the local LGBTQ community. So, for some background, this is the same Dodgers organization that once shunned gay outfielder Glenn Burke, trading him to Oakland in 1978 after he allegedly refused then general manager's monetary offer to marry a woman, and the same organization that once ejected two women from a game in 2000 because they were kissing in the stands. But much has changed with the Dodgers since then, beginning with the Guggenheim Group's focus on purchasing the team and reviving Pride Night. The first time the Dodgers scheduled a Pride Night in September of 2013, several Dodgers players grumbled and some even refused to take the field during the pre-game ceremony. The Dodgers ignored any complaints and have since turned the annual affair into a party. So basically, what has happened here is it sounds like this ownership group is trying to be more inclusive and supportive of the local LGBTQ community there, and they have this individual on staff who is identifying as gay, and he's like, hey, can we get married here? And they're like, yes, let's like totally do it. So they're getting married on the mound at Dodger Stadium. So
yeah, it's a good news story, right?
Cool.
Like I was when I read through this, they kicked a couple women out of the game because they kissed in the stands. Like, and this is 20 years ago. This isn't like forever ago. Like this.
Don't tell that to John Gruden. What you said 10 years ago can't be held against you.
Yeah, John Gruden can something I can't say. I'm spinning the wheel, but that's a good news story. That's a good news story.
That was so good.
I thought we were gonna. Oh my God, B! Why is this shit on our list? We got the NFT fart art.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stephanie Matto, former 90 Day Fiancé contestant, made headlines when she announced that she'd have to retire from selling her farts in jars after she was hospitalized while trying to keep up with the skyrocketing demand. Matto says she made around $200,000 from selling bottled farts to fans, but doctors advised that her excessive window-breaking was taking a toll on her body. Instead of abandoning the business venture entirely, Matto told Insider that she decided to pivot to selling her farts as non-fartable tokens. Now, Matto is hoping to carve out a space in the NFT world with unique fart art. So, this, Mr. Sconzi, is your platform to rail on NFTs. And go.
That was one of the stupidest things that I've ever seen anybody post on the internet before.
I mean, what the fuck? I mean, here, Emily says, get that coin. You know what? If people want to pay this woman to fart in a jar, why the fuck wouldn't you sell it? Like, I mean, other than it's killing her, apparently.
I read the article and it was amazing, but it was also horrible because they interviewed people who apparently bought these farts.
God.
And this one guy is like, I'm a 44-year-old economist or something. He's like, I have very particular tastes. I like to know all of. I'm like, whoa, no, stop.
You know, I gotta share this story now. I was the best man in my brother's wedding, and I shared a lot of great stories when I gave my best man speech. This is one story I didn't share. Now, unfortunately, my brother's probably not watching the podcast right now, which is a shame. So I'm gonna have to clip this and send it to him. But he was so far ahead of his time, he didn't even know. I mean, he was like 13 years old when we were sitting in his bedroom with an empty Pringles can, and he said, "Hey, I wonder if I can fart in the Pringles can and it'll still smell." So this motherfucker farts in the Pringles can really quickly, puts the top on that thing, and then he waits 5 minutes, And of course, there's only one way to know if it worked, right? He took the top off, he took a smell, and he goes, "It worked. Try it." And I said, "Fuck no, I'm not smelling that thing. Get out of here." So clearly he was way ahead of his time. Anyway, I don't know how NFT farts work, but NFTs are really just a scam anyway, as far as I'm concerned. So, you know what? It doesn't surprise me, right? Everybody's getting in on the NFT thing because everyone wants to try to get rich. I don't want to, be that person and make another tie back to the fact that every fucking thing we talk about has to do about fucking money. So that's all fucking anybody wants to fucking worry about. Give me that money. Give me that money. Give me that money. I like it's fucking stupid, but like NFTs.
What other
don't get me
drops
started.
do we have about money? Do we have any?
No, we're gonna have to get some more money ones, I guess. So it's not just all Zeke Elliott, but yeah, this is stupid, but I mean, from her perspective, I get it. I guess it makes sense. Give it a shot. Like if people are buying farts in a jar, they're gonna fucking buy her fart NFT. So you might as well take that money and do your little bit to destroy the world. Because why the fuck not? I'm spinning the wheel. NFTs almost make me more depressed than the fucking GOP. This might be a good one for us to maybe not end on. I don't know. But let's talk about old friend of the podcast, Aaron Rodgers, who, by the way, there's going to be a sound played. And I don't know that it's going to be for, you know what? It's going to be for Aaron Rodgers and this other motherfucker. Both of them. Random dick of the week. They're both dicks. Tell us about it, B.
So, Hub Arkish, an NFL reporter who last week said that Aaron Rodgers was the biggest jerk in the league and didn't deserve the NFL MVP award this year, issued an apology after being called out by Aaron Rodgers as a bum. So, basically, the way that this worked is Arkish went on a radio show and they were asking him about, like, oh, who should be the MVP? And he's like, well, not Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a jerk. Look what he put his team through. He shouldn't be able to get the MVP. He wasn't there for them in preseason. He didn't do this. I'm not going to vote for him. No, I'm not going to do it. And then Aaron Rodgers is like, you're a bum. And blah, 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 blah. And like they got into it. And then Arkish goes on Twitter and says that he made a terrible mistake in saying that he would not vote for Rodgers because of his off-field drama. Now, here is how I feel about this. Number one, is Aaron Rodgers being kind of a jerk? Yes. Is the MVP award about the fact that you are a jerk? No. You know what the thing is here? Both of these people say the quiet part out loud all the fucking time. But that is not why Aaron Rodgers should not win the MVP. He should win the MVP, even though he's a jerk, because he shouldn't win the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. Because to be the Man of the Year, you probably shouldn't lie about your vaccination status, like that kind of thing. But, Kirk Cousins could win the MVP award, and he talked about vaccination status all the time, right? But then other people are like, oh, well, you need 5,000 yards to win the MVP. Somebody asked Justin Herbert about his 5,000-yard season. Oh, wait, he doesn't have a playoff berth because his coach is an idiot who goes for it on his own 18-yard line, right? Like, the Rodgers should be the MVP. He has kind of really been a jerk this season and shown himself to not be someone that we all thought that he was, but he's still good on the field, so there is that. What are your thoughts, Gonzi?
I think I can sum this up in 3 words, and I don't have to say anything. They fucking suck. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, right? Like, I think one important point to pull out, this Arkush, is that how you say it? Arkush guy? He can vote for the Hall of Fame, which means he's some sort of a sports writer, right? Where's he a sports writer at? Do we know?
I think he is not happy with his owner.
So where is that?
Chicago, because Aaron Rodgers still owns them, apparently.
He does.
Right?
So, like, all this is some dumbass sports jockey running his mouth. He's a homer guy. Of course, the Bears hate, Chicago guys hate Green Bay. Like, He was just some guy trying to get his name in the headlines. I wonder if it has anything to do with money. I don't know why he would do that kind of thing, but it's what he wanted, and it got out, and Aaron Rodgers saw it and got pissed at him, and now all of a sudden he doesn't care that Aaron Rodgers heard. He cares that the people who are in charge of the MVP voting or the MVP Hall of Fame, whatever votings, they heard about it. Because now all of a sudden it for that split second, because nobody's going to give a shit. Nobody cares about it right now because it's been more than 3 days. Like, that throws that whole thing into question. Like, how legitimate is an MVP? Like, the MVP has never been legitimate. It's voted on by sports writers, for fuck's sake. I mean, if you look at any of these awards that get voted on, people are biased all the time. Like, people take their own personal opinions in. We could talk about the Hall of Fame. I mean, Barry Bonds is the best numbers anyone's ever put up in the history of the game. He's probably not going to be in the Hall of Fame. And part of it is because people question whether he used steroids. But Ty Cobb was the fucking asshole. Like, he who knows what he did. There's all sorts of questions around people. Jeff Bagwell's in the Hall of Fame. Don't tell me that fucking guy didn't use steroids. Nobody cared about that. So this whole thing, it's all garbage. I kind of went off on a rant a little bit, but...
Oh, one of my favorite papers that I ever had to write in college, I was in a honors writing class, and I wrote my paper about how in the Baseball Writers Association of America, people could like trade votes and like work together to like get their players elected to different categories. Like, oh, you're in this city and you've got a Rookie of the Year candidate and we've got a guy who we want to be MVP. So let's work together to make sure that we coordinate our votes so that both of our guys get votes and like all of that kind of stuff. And I got an A in the paper. So,
Nice. I could talk about my favorite paper, but it was kind of an asshole thing, so I'm not going to do that. Do we want to... No.
We gotta know. Come on, man.
I wanted to throw something stupid in this paper because it was the last paper that I was writing. And I was like, I got to throw something stupid in there and see what happens. And so I threw midget tossing in there.
Oh, yes, I remember this now.
Right. It's where little people, like, I don't know why they would do this. It's so stupid. I'm not even getting into it. I put midget tossing in my paper. I still got an A, and I graduated, got my degree, and moved on with the world.
That's true.
Anyway, do we want to spin again, or should we? I think we should jump into random rankings. What do you say?
I mean, yeah, I was going to say we have one. Yeah, let's just go to random rankings. We have a couple good stories on the wheel, but those are for days that we don't want to get angry. And today was an angry day. But
all right, let's make a commitment that we're going to do the extra time this weekend then for our patrons. What do you say?
We'll see how that goes.
All right. Well, it is time then.
Random rankings.
For the random rankings.
Right.
And B, I'm going to let you describe this like I do all the time anyway. And this was kind of weird, but let me switch the screen and you tell us what's up.
So Sconzi had an idea that normally we do our playoff picks. And half the time when we do our playoff picks, we either A, forget to go back and tell you what happened, or we always pick the same thing and it just kind of is like, yeah, I'm going to pick the same thing too. So this week we decided that we are going to go back to our fun days on Twitch, and we realized that we had 100 scoins from our time in the Sconziverse. But we've also been told that those scoins can only be spent on this weekend of NFL wildcard football. So what Sconzi and I are going to do for random rankings today is we are going to spend our scoins on these 6 games. Now, we can play the money line. We can play the spread. We can play the over-under. We can play all of it if we want, but we've got a couple of parameters that we need to meet. If we put scoins in any of these categories, it has to be at least 10 scoins, and we have to put at least 10 scoins on each of the games. So for example, I have to put 10 scoins on Raiders Bengals, 10 on Patriots Bills, etc. But I can double up on any game that I want to, up to my 100 scoins. So I figured that this would just be a little bit fun because there are some games where we might just be like, I don't know, or we might just feel like taking a chance. So I thought this would be a little bit more fun. What are your thoughts on this, Sconzi?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I do want to put a disclaimer out there. This is not professional wagering advice. Don't listen to anything that we say because we don't know what we're talking about. But yeah, I think this is kind of fun. And, betting
if you
on
need
games
help
is
with
kind of
gambling,
legal.
call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Is that what it is? Is that the number? Have you called? Do you have a gambling problem?
I do not, but I listen to enough fantasy football podcasts where they do the like FanDuel or DraftKings ads, and they have to read like all the numbers. They're like, call 1-800-GAMBLER, or in Tennessee, like Red Line 47 or whatever it
Okay,
is.
all right.
It's like in Arizona, call, and now they probably have to add New York to that because New
New
York
York just came
legalized
in,
sports
yeah.
betting. And really, the reason that we're doing this is because Sconzi and I had the conversation this weekend. Wisconsin needs to get in on that Zeke money
That's
because
true.
now the football season's over and we don't have the flash draft to keep us entertained.
That's true. That's true. We do have a request that next week we look at our NFL projections at the beginning of the season that we made, so we can do that. All right,
Cool.
B. Let's just do this game by game. I think that's the best way to do this.
Makes sense
So
for
why
me.
don't you
Okay,
kick us off? Raiders and Bengals.
all right, so Raiders and Bengals. What we have here is the Raiders. Wait, why do these lines not match up? That doesn't make any sense
Yeah,
to me.
that doesn't make sense.
Apparently, they like whoever pulled these lines pulled them incorrectly. I think. What in the what?
Well, let me look one up real quick. Where did you get these from? Do you know?
It's the article that I have linked in here from CBS.
I'll just look at the first thing that comes up when I search for it. What's one that is different?
So it says
Raiders
Raiders
and
and
Bengals?
Bengals. It says that the Bengals are favored 6.5, but then this one says 5.5.
Yeah, so 6.5 is what I'm showing.
Okay. Ooh.
So yeah, I think so I think we used those numbers up top.
Okay. So we got 49.5 as our over under. We got 6.5. Ooh.
So really quick before we dive into this, let's explain very quickly what each of these mean. So the money line, and correct me if I'm wrong here. So the money line we've got. Let me scroll down. We're going to use I guess money line we have to use the bottom one, but the money line is so for Las Vegas. If you bet $100, you would win $200. For Cincinnati, you would have to bet $240 to win $100. And that's because Cincinnati's favored, right? So the spread here is 5.5 points, or we're going to use the 6.5 that's up here. So this means that if you choose Cincinnati to win, to beat the spread, they have to win by more than 5.5 points. Of course, there's no half points in football. So they would have to win by 6 points. So whatever Cincinnati's total is, you subtract 5.5. If they would still win that game, then you would win that wager. And then the over-under, which is 49.5 here, that is how many points will be scored total by both teams. So basically, do you think it's going to be a higher scoring game than they expect or a lower scoring game? So that's kind of what we're looking at on these.
Gotcha.
And I suppose I should leave this up so people can see this when we're going through it.
Awesome. So the hard part about this game is I don't really have a feel for how either of these teams are going to do because I think both of these teams are bad. But I am going to take my 10 coins and I'm going to put it on the over of 49.5 because when you have two bad teams that play each other, I'm expecting points.
So I don't feel exactly the same as you. I think Cincinnati is sneaky good offensively. I think they can be very good offensively, and I think lately they've been insane offensively. Defensively, maybe not quite as good. So I would agree that the over is where to go. And I'm gonna put 20 on it.
20 coins, all right.
20 on the over.
All right. So now we have Patriots and Bills, Sconzi. So I will read it to you, and then you will tell us what you think. So the Bills are favored by 4.5 points, and the over-under is 43.5. So what do you got for us in this matchup?
Buffalo -4. Ooh, this is a rough one. They're playing in New England, I'm guessing?
They're playing in Buffalo.
In Buffalo, -4. I'm going to take Buffalo and the -4.
-4.5. You got the hook.
Is it 4.5? Oh, 4.5. All right. Well, I'll do that anyway. So Buffalo -4.5.
You doing 10?
10. 10 coins.
All right. So I'm going to go 10 coins, and I'm taking the Patriots with the hook.
Oh, boy. All right.
I don't think they're going to win. I think 4.5. I think they can cover 4.5.
Okay. All right. Interesting. All right, Eagles and Bucks. We've got 8.5 and a 49 over under, which that over under seems a little bit on the low side. But what do you think, B?
So I am going to pound the Buccaneers at 8.5 in this game. So let me go to, let's see, let me figure out how many coins I want to spend. Bucks minus 8.5. Is that what the coin score is? 8.5?
Yep.
We're putting that on there. What is my over-under?
Over-under is 49.
49. Do I want to do 10? Do I want to do 20? I'm debating if I want to do 10 and 10. I think I might want to do 10 and 10, and I'm going to do 10 on the over in this game, too.
Okay.
What is that over? Over 49?
Yep.
Oh, all right, over 49. All right, so I got 10 on the Bucks, 10 on over 49.
Okay. Wiggs
That's 40
has
of my dollar so far.
Wiggs has the Pats winning outright. Of course, he's a Pats fan or something. I'm also taking the Bucks in the 8.5. I mean, it's just the Eagles are horrible. I didn't even know they were in the playoffs. That's how bad they are. All right, so if we move on to Dallas and San Francisco, surprisingly, this is only a 3-point spread, which is very interesting, and a 50.5 point over-under.
All right, so I told you that I was going to take the 49ers outright to win this weekend, but I think I might have to dial that one back. I don't know. It's interesting, right? Because if the 49ers play their game, they win. If they don't play their game, they probably get, blown out of here. But because I have to spend coins anyway, I am spending my 10 coins on the under of, what is that, 51?
50.5.
50.5. 2.5. Spending my 10 coins on the under.
Well, here's my thought.
So I have to change that.
Dallas and San Francisco, there are a lot of difference makers.
Yes.
Prescott, Zeke Elliott, like even Tony Pollard, is that the guy? The backup running back guy? CeeDee Lamb, and on the other side, Debo Sweeney, is that right? Debo
Samuel.
Samuel is insane. Like, I love that guy. Like, Garoppolo's a bum, but Kittle's out there. Like, there's a lot of difference makers in this game. But there's one, B. There is one difference maker in this game that is going to make, if I had to put money on one difference maker to make or break this game, it's Mike McCarthy, baby. It's playoff time. Nobody can screw up in the playoffs like Mike McCarthy. I'm taking San Francisco in the 3 points, baby. San Francisco, he's going to blow it. If anybody can blow that game, it's going to be Mike McCarthy.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the Steelers and the Chiefs. So Steelers are underdogs. Chiefs are favored 12.5. The over-under is 46.5. What do you got on this matchup, Sconzi?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go 10 on both. Ooh, do I want to take the under? I think I'm gonna take the over. I'm gonna take the over, and I'm gonna take KC.
Okay. So
10 with KC plus, what is it? Or minus 12.5? Is that what it was?
Minus 12.5.
Minus 12.5, and then 10 on the. Did I say over? I think over. Yeah.
Over. Yeah.
That over-under throws me, though. That one worries me because I really don't think the Steelers are going to score more than like 7 points. Maybe 9.
I'm also doing 10 on the over, but you may not want the points. You may not need the points, but you're going to get the points because I'm putting my 10 points on the Steelers.
Oh, no.
That 12.5 hook. I mean, playoff football.
Yeah.
You get a hook at 12.5? Come on now.
No.
Come on.
I don't
Give me the hook.
I don't see this being anywhere near close.
Give me the hook.
I think this is going to be like a 30-point spread. This is going to be an ugly, ugly game. And what is this Monday, January 17th? There's a Monday playoff game?
Monday night game. Yep, Monday night.
Dude, the NFL is stupid. All right, how much more do we have? I got 20, 40, 60, 70. Holy shit, I got to do 30. You've got
and
10.
we can always come back in here when we're done too.
We're both at 70. Okay, Cardinals and Rams. We got the Rams favored by 4, and it's a 50.5 over under. What do you think, B?
Arizona, well, both of these. So you've got Arizona, whose season is crumbling around them, and the Rams, who have Matthew Stafford. So this game is going to be awful, but I got to put my 10 coins on the Rams to cover. And then I have to figure out where I'm putting my other 20 coins. So while you make your pick here, I'm going to figure out where I'm putting my other 20 coins.
Yeah, this one's interesting. Because this game would have easily, like, the over under on this game probably would have been 20 points higher if it was 3 months ago. Like, both these teams were insane and high flying and scoring points and doing crazy stuff. Lately, not so much. Not so much. Like, I think a spread of 4 is maybe even a little bit more extreme. Like, I think this could be like a 1-point spread game. Like, I think it could be that up in the air. And I'm just kind of talking because I don't know which way I want to go. But you know what? I have been spouting my love's a little bit strong, for the guy that B hates. And so I'm going to give my 10 coins to Matthew Stafford and the -4 on the Rams.
So to close this out, I went back and I put an extra 10 coins on that over in that Eagles-Buccaneers game because I don't like overs. And I'm going to put my coins where my mouth is. I said I was picking the 49ers straight out. I'm putting my 10 coins on the 49ers.
Okay.
Going with my under at 50.5, because what's going to happen in that game is that's going to be Troy Aikman's hell, because they're going to be playing and he's going to be like, you know, Joe, I think the 49ers are holding over here, but they can't move the ball, and now it's the fourth quarter, and the score is 17-13, and then the 49ers are just going to run the ball with Elijah Mitchell, and then they're going to run the ball with Elijah Mitchell some more, and then they're going to run the ball with Deebo Samuel, and he's probably going to score a touchdown, and then I'm going to have to sweat out this over-under of 50.5, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to get my 10, and I'm going to get my 10. It's going to be wonderful.
All right. Well, I'm going to put 10 on Cincinnati covering at 6.5 with too many periods. That puts me at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So I need an extra 10. So you know what? When all else fails, bet against Mike McCarthy. So I'm going to up my San Francisco pick to 20 coins. Because, that's what we do. So that's what we got.
So next week,
Wiggs also said that he's putting all of his non-existent coins on the under for the Rams-Cardinals game. So put 100 on that, I guess, for him.
All right, so next week we'll review this. We'll also review our beginning of season picks, and if this goes horribly right instead of horribly wrong, we will do this for the division series games.
And I think the idea is that we'll carry the coins through, right? So we'll do a whole thing. So I think maybe what we'll do for next week is let's have our picks figured out ahead of time. And then we will come through, we'll review the season, which we should have done tonight. We didn't do. We'll review the season. We'll review this week, and then we'll go over what we kind of decided for next week's games. Cool?
Got you. Yep.
Perfect. All right. And with that,
if we're both out of coins next week, then we draft some food.
It's okay. I'm the administrator of the bot. I can give us more coins. And with that, B, you know what time it is. It's extra point time.
So, this week, someone told Sconzi that his hair was unprofessional, and we thought that was some bullshit. No, that's actually not going to be my extra point, because I don't want to ruin your extra point. But we're in the new year, and everything this year kind of feels like it did last year, right? and the year before that. I had to write my annual review today. And as I start my review with my past year's review, I'm like reading this and I'm kind of laughing to myself. And I'm like, well, everything that I said about 2020 also applies to 2021. And 2022 honestly isn't looking much better if we're being honest. But, all we can do is take things day by day. We've had some recent changes at my job, which are going to make my life a little bit more challenging over these next weeks and months. But I have to find a way to reframe that. I have to find a way to remain positive and to keep doing the best thing that I do because, I realize that one of my privileges is I love the work that I do. Like, even if I get stressed out or frustrated, like when I'm actually in the day-to-day of my job, I love what I do. So I feel like so many people struggle to find that like love and passion for something that they do. And I have it. So even though I get frustrated about things like the thing that I'm not going to say here because it's not technically official yet, but I did share it with Skanzi because I'm a horrible person like that. But, just look at your life and try to find those things that you can be thankful for even in times of cold like it is right now outside, like Skanzi said before.
Good point. Yeah, and by the way, that news that might be news but isn't news officially is it's pretty freaking fantastic.
It's so terrible.
It's great.
Once it becomes official, I'm totally gonna have a T-shirt, and I probably won't wear it on the podcast.
Dude, I might make an extra special T-shirt. The possibilities are endless. Anyway, so there's something I was going to talk about last week, and I don't remember why I was going to talk about it. I don't remember what I think it just had to do with spending time with my family over the holidays, with some of my family, a very small number of my family, because illnesses and everything else cropped up as is happening nowadays. But we had, I think we had a conversation, or maybe just sprung to mind and reminded me of the times we played games together, like video games. Like we played other games too, but the video games that we played together. And I just thought back to some of the amazing times, and going back to when we had our consoles, whether it was the Nintendo or the Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo. My brother and I would sit down and we would, play games. One of my fondest memories of playing games with my brother was Final Fantasy VII on whatever console that was, PlayStation 2 maybe. Like we just sat down and we'd take turns who would control the characters, and we played through that for weeks, maybe months, and it was amazing. I remember back in the day, you actually could rent video games from like a Blockbuster. Trust me, kids, that used to be a thing. Or other video game rental or movie rental place. My family rented a game, like the entire family, called Dragon Warrior for the Nintendo. This is a great story, B. You're going to love this. Dragon Warrior. Now, we kept that game forever. Like, I don't know how much we had to pay in over fees. Like, we talked to the people. They knew we were holding on to it. We should have just bought it. We probably could have bought it 10 times over. But that was our whole, like, family entertainment. Like, every night we'd come home from work or school, and we'd sit down. The kids would sit on the floor. Parents would be up on the couch, and we'd play through this RPG game together. It was insane, and it was stupid, but it was amazing. And it's one of those memories that just is burned into my head. I could get Alzheimer's, and I'm not going to forget that. Okay, I probably would, but I don't think I would. It's an amazing memory. There was a time when we played through this game called Carmageddon, which is a very weird racy game where you also run over pedestrians and you blow up people's cars or whatever. And I can remember, I'm up on the top floor, my sister's down in the basement floor, and my dad's on the middle floor. And, I used the boomerang thing to shove my sister into the freaking building, and you can hear her screaming from up in the basement, "You son of a bitch!" And it was just freaking amazing. It's just great times. And I was reminded of that as I spent the holidays with my family, that those are important memories, and they're memories that don't come to mind all that often. Unfortunately, they're not things that I think about all that often, but I'm very grateful that they're there. I'm grateful I had those experiences. I'm grateful that they helped make me who I am today. And I want to make more of those memories. And I think that's one of the reasons why I like to spend time hanging out with my friends, playing games. That's why we talk with y'all, and we stream a lot of that, and those are important memories to me. So I guess the moral of my story is, make sure you're remembering those special moments, those things that don't come up very often, and maybe you can search your memory and find those, but maybe they just kind of pop up randomly one day. Spend some time kind of basking in that memory. I think that's super important. And number two, find those things that will help you build those memories, because those are the things that matter in the end. You know, when the world's falling apart and we have our, you know, Civil War version 2.0 that's going to be happening, and everybody hates everyone, and, you know, Donald Trump is riding the bald eagle over the Grand Canyon, and whatever the hell other craziness happens. Let's find those things that make us smile, make us love, make us care, and the things that bring us together, because we're going to need that more than ever. So that's what I'm going to try to do. That's what I'm trying to do every day, and I hope you can do that too. And thank you for being a part of some of those memories for me. That's what I got, B. Why don't you wrap us up?
So now that Sconzi got us all emotional, we're going to tell you where you can find us. If you would like to share some emotion with Sconzi, you can find him on Amazon Sidewalk and your local Nextdoor app. You can also find Sconzi on Twitter at Sconzi. You can find me on Twitter, landmark MKE. You can find the show at AQ_PROD on Twitter. You can find us on YouTube Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Sconzi and I are only here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Y'all don't get me. Y'all just get a bunch of Apex. But that's okay. You should tune in for that. That's kind of fun. You know, especially if you like yelling at Fernando. But
Fernando, you son of a bitch.
If you don't like yelling at Fernando, you can catch the We Random on YouTube in your favorite podcast app, or, you know, anywhere that you can get these hands. So until next time, I'm Landmark. That's Sconzi. Hope you all are safe. Hope you all are healthy. And we will talk to you again soon.
Bye, everybody.
I need my scoins. Scoins.
And we out.
I thought it was a nice touch to bring back the scoins.
There was. I liked that. I liked it. Yeah. A little bit of.
I did share with Wiggum the thing that's not official, but is amusing.
Dude, I'm gonna come up with some kind of amazing shirt. I think what I'll do is I'll make something that is related but not exactly the same, and then maybe I can even throw it up on the merch store if people want to buy it.
I already told my coworker. He, like, when this all started, he messaged our entire group and said, when you see our students wearing this, just know it was me who sold it to them. And I told him, bro, here's my size. Get me a Gildan, because they fit like a box. But, you know. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, no,
so I don't know if
think
Wiggum has had a chance to review this yet, but
it's so funny. I mentioned it to Joe. I had to send it to Joe, let him know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. You got to let me know if that thing goes through, because oh my God, that is one of the funniest things ever. After I was told that my hair isn't professional, that helped make my day.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so that's what I got.
It's terrible.
It's amazing. It's the most amazing. Now we're we're speaking innuendos and magic words, and nobody knows what we're talking about, and they feel alienated and they hate us.
Well, welcome to 2020.
2022, B. Come on.
Well, it started in 2020, right? Where everybody's like using all of these code words and.
Oh, I suppose. Disappointed that Apex doesn't cover your head anymore. Like every now and then it does, but most of the time it doesn't. It's strange.
So Wiggum has seen it, and his response was LMAO.
that seems legitimate. I think my team here, we should just take the T off, the coat. We could just be COA, right, B? Because it's the same thing. In your endo. Hey, Micah, what's up? All right, I don't know if the guys are... I know Dubs was here. I might just jump in on my own until the guys show up. I'm going to switch my video over, but you're welcome to hang out with me.
Well, I already told you my drama for the day is that I really was going to have a beverage, but then I was like, oh, I can't because I got to work out afterwards. So
yeah, I still say that you can totally have a beverage and work out. Like, I think that's perfectly fine. I think you can handle it.
You know, until I fall off my exercise bike.
You're not falling off. You're not that uncoordinated, are you?
Have you seen me? I am blind.
Yeah, but you get around pretty good. Playing some Ark. Micah, you're playing Ark a lot. That must be your jam.
Jam.
Glad you tuned into the end of the podcast, though. Good to have you.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to take off. Have fun with your Apex. Try not to yell at Fernando.
I'll do my best. They better not match me up with Fernando again. Oh, my God.
Stop!
All right, B, you have a good one, man. All right, bye-bye.
See ya.
Oh, good times, good times. Hey, looks like Z-Dubs is on the old Discord here, and I just joined the game without him.
You 100% did.
I didn't know you were here, man.
Can I just tell you how jacked I am about the Brocyanidin skin for Fuse?
Oh, yeah, that is pretty legit, right?
Oh, Scotzy.
Poopy pants.
That's got to come home.
Oh,
with
that
me.
started today, too, didn't it? All right, I'll have to check that. We'll check that out, chat, after this. You got to see this skin. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty legit.
We're going to need to play some arenas, too, though.
Yeah, to get the points.
10 knockdowns, win a match.
Yep.
Yeah.
I talked my guys into a hot drop here, so we should die pretty quick.
All right, yeah, no worries.
There's not as many teams as I'd hoped, but there's a couple.
It's a good stream tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought the podcast went well. I didn't totally lose my shit, which is always a good thing.
You're my idol.
Well, let's not get carried away.
Did I tell you I bought a bonsai tree for my office?
You did not, but that's freaking awesome.
I did. Oh, it's awesome. I have so many plants. It's amazing. Not so many, but I have a few.
We didn't die yet, but we're working on it. Havoc, baby. Dang it. We put in some work, y'all. I'm addicted. I have a gross amount of... Dude, every time I look over there, I see you in the Discord, and it shows that you're playing Ark. I'll have to... Maybe... I used to have it. It was part of Xbox Game Pass. I don't know if it still is. I might have to check that out. I know Dubs wants me to check out Rust, which I think is kind of similar-ish. All right, so here's what we got, chat. These are the this Dark Depths. Is there a special mode? Is there a new mode? No.
No, it just looks like you have to do the challenges.
So we got challenges to unlock some stuff. There is... Oh, this is all just kind of generic stuff, but there should be some skins in here. Oh, there's the
Yeah, but-
big one. The Brosidon. Look at this. Why did they did it different now? This one looks different. Oh, you have to buy it?
Yeah, that's the thing. This is not
Oh. Brosidon is good. The Lifeline one's kind of cool. I really like the Horizon one. Ooh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. That's dumb. This one's kind of cool. I kind of dig that, the Lobo one.
Hey, Scott Z, can I show you something?
Oh, what do you got?
Still something on the character screen in the
Oh.
lobby.
You got the Brosidon, huh?
I had to.
Yeah, I don't know that I could buy it. I don't know. I mean, I got the coins, but I just.
I got I got the Ash one too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, here.
Rust is similar, and that is survival. I got it. I kind of like the barnacles on her. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what this next pack has.
Oh, these are Dark Depth packs. Ooh,
Yep.
got it. So you can get him with 5 of the packs. It's kind of tempting. Kind of ish.
I play Fuse enough. I had to.
Yeah, like if it was Caustic, it would probably be no brainer. But I
There
don't
is
know.
a caustic one.
I really like he's got some really good skins already that I've got. Like the Daredevil one I really like. The gold one I like. The pirate one is really cool. So I don't need any. Like if it was maybe Octane, maybe, because none of his are any good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, survival games. Like I said, Dub's been trying to get me to play Rust a lot. I don't know if I would dig those that much or not. Maybe not.
To be honest, Rust, I think you would find it to be incredibly frustrating, just like I do.
That's kind of what I figure.
It's toxic. It's just basically kill on sight.
That's stupid. I don't want nothing to do with that.
So, Elden Ring looks really good.
Yeah, I didn't know that was like an MMO. I thought it was just like a one-player game.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, if that's an MMO, I'd totally be interested. Look at Brosidon. I love it. Dude, he is such a Kurt Russell, dude. He is so Kurt Russell.
That is a total Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
100%.
Like all of them look like Kurt Russell, really. Like Fuse is definitely Kurt Russell, but let's turn on a little bit of music.
Don't worry, kids. Fusey will catch you when you fall. I say let's not. This bourbon I'm drinking is strong.
Looks like we
didn't
got
realize.
3 teams coming.
Okay.
At least.
I didn't realize when I poured it, it's cask strength. Ugh.
Ooh, those are fun.
Yeah, it's
You
fun.
want to go
but
towards the
wow.
left more? We'll go right. Oh, he's the one dropping us.
I'm sorry. You stepped right in front of it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't know if it'd damage you or not.
No.
You want to trap this
my
door?
trap went upstairs.
Nice. Get wrecked, son.
Oh, he's too slow to get anything.
Oh, sorry, there was a hemlock.
No, you're good. I was looking at the other stuff. It works. I don't have a lot of interest in Rust, but I'm more of a PvE player. Yeah, I agree. Rust is really made for PvP, which is frustrating. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a big fan of the PvE stuff.
Well, it's PvP, but the frustrating part about Rust is if you don't have, like, if you're not kitted out, like if you don't have the blueprints and all the stuff, you're gonna get shot and killed by guys with AK-47s, and you've got a bow.
Yeah.
So it really favors somebody who can play.
I'm getting shot out
10
here.
or 12 hours.
Someone with a sniper up there, so be careful.
God damn it, they're right here. They're on the tram.
Are you on the tram?
Mm-mm. I'm up top on the other side.
Gotcha.
The other fighting that's going on. This is the best opportunity to get a
Ah, shit!
They're getting. I think they're getting somebody up.
I have a zipline right towards me.
My banner is right there.
Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's not fight these guys.
I don't know what he's saying.
Oh, do you have any light ammo?
Not any I can drop.
Crafting. 1 minute, friends. Do not interrupt a craftsman while he conjures perfection. Incoming care package. I love loot. Let's explore this way.
Let's use this jump tower to get to my ping. There's a respawn beacon there. Ah, never mind, let's go.
Might be something good this way.
Yeah, to your point, Micah, I like the PvE. Like when we were playing, what the hell's that game we were playing? New World. We were playing New World. I was a big fan of the PvE aspect of it. But yeah, keep that. Like I had no interest in PvP though, just not my thing. There's a blue shield over in the other stuff over on the far right side. Blue shield over there.
People were here. They probably rotated fragment a bit ago.
Recharging shields. Trap is set. Data soon to follow. I need energy ammo. Triple take here. Energy ammo here. Standard stock here. Level 2. Here I go.
Boosted loader. Ring's closing also, by the way.
Yeah, I'll get the next ammo. Let me unmark that.
And what is it you're looking for? Energy?
Energy, shotgun, I suppose.
I
A hemlock.
suppose. If I have to.
Well, I mean, if I can find a hemlock, I'd be set, but
Yeah, I'm going to go
whatever.
check these real quick.
At this point, I'm just happy to have whatever I have and be
Yep.
alive.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, there's a guy on it.
Might be something good this way. Frag out.
Should be right there. Yep, crafting it.
The enemies are shooting at me. Opening fire on the enemy. Throwing arc star. Throwing thermite. Another variable for the lab rats. Independent variable added.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
I'm getting in the ring.
My shields are reaching. Oh no, there's another squad attacking. I still see it.
It's right here.
Recharging shields.
Spent too much fucking time outside the ring.
Placing gas trap.
They're out in the
shit.
open right there. Oh, there's a guy right here too on our teammate. I'm gonna bleed out.
Damn it.
Administering medical aid. Giving my shields a recharge. Recharging shields. Recharging shields. Firing.
Do you have any health?
You gotta get in, Skanzi. You're not gonna make it otherwise.
Enemy taken down. Administering medical aid. Target over there.
Yo, I might. What's that zip over there?
Taking damage. Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am. Firing. 1 minute. The ring is far.
Oh, that fucking sucked.
I am repairing myself.
Yo, just go zone. I'll revive.
45 seconds remain. The ring is some distance. I am repairing myself.
Shit.
30 seconds remain. The ring is nearby. Joker over there.
Fuck, I don't have any shit.
Oh, come on. Fuck.
Another gas trap. 30-30 repeater here. The ring's closed. 10 seconds.
Attention. The kill leader has
RE45 here.
There's nothing useful in any of these boxes.
Squads left. The probability
AK-47. AK-47 flatline.
One's probably inner zone.
repairing. Recharging
Only
shields.
2 other squads. You can probably hold these guys zone.
Spotted.
I literally have just the ammo that's in my Havoc. It's okay though. We'll figure it out.
Care package.
Oh, there's a wraith right here.
Target spotted.
Oh, two guys.
I've got a turbocharger for you too, by the way.
Ash is in front of
Okay.
I'll drop it right here,
Wraith.
right behind you.
Both are captured.
Thermite grenade out.
This one's gonna sting too. God
Yeah,
damn it.
This is gonna be tough.
Setting up a zip line.
Oh.
That's
Clutch.
lifesaver right there.
Gas trap deployed.
God, that was nice zipline, bud.
Grappling. Repairing my damages. Let's explore this way.
Should be right there.
My wounds.
The two guys. And I don't know where the other squad is, but we have this should be easy.
Finding another gas. I'm out of energy ammo. Placing gas trap.
Replicator being delivered.
Gotta clown that away.
They're at the craft or up here.
Knuckle cluster. Here comes the old knuckle cluster. Here comes the motherload. Using grapple.
Okay, Ash and Wraith, you're ready.
Let's go this way.
And then the other squad is ready.
Let's go this
Three
way.
of us.
Recharging shields.
Oh wow, that's nice. Can right there.
Data soon to follow. Shot it. Let's explore this way. 1 minute and the ring is safe distance. Proud of you, fella.
Yo, Caustic, get out of here.
Let's go this way.
Caustic, just dip. Get out of here.
Great. The ring is close. Recharging shields.
Just, yeah, throw a few traps as we do.
Enemy here. Hold on to your
I'll
arm.
let you back.
Here comes the old knuckle cluster. Placing
Alright,
gas.
try to figure
Stand back.
confuse.
Knuckle cluster's firing. Firing a frag.
Dude, I only have 30 light ammo. Could I grab a few?
Frag going long. We're close to the ring. Giving my shields a recharge.
Hey, Fuse, try to play safe.
Another
Don't
squad's
aggro.
joining the fight. Here comes the
Oh,
old
both
knuckle
squads
cluster.
are ready. Caustic,
Leader
hurry.
in.
This guy's all about telling us what to do.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Damn it. Like, if I could just get off the schneid and not constantly be, like, no ammo. It's just a bad game.
Alright, dead. It's one more squad. One more squad. You have yeah, one more squad. You have this. So easy. Just get some.
Just-
I killed Fuse and Valkyrie. You have this. 1v2.
Introducing a new
Ash and Wraith.
Beware. I've added a variable. Subject deceased. Placing gas trap.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
It is fortuitous I'm already inside the ring. Gas trap deployed.
I need ammo.
Leaving a gas trap behind. The ring is within walking distance, and I still have a minute.
Yeah, you use that shield battery.
Shields are recharging. Introducing a new variable. 30 seconds until the ring closes.
It's a 1v1v2 right now. I'll shut up.
10 seconds. I must get inside the ring.
Warning. Boost in progress.
Well, I should be fine back here, I would imagine. Although it looks like they came through here at one point. It doesn't sound like a fight to me.
Ring is within close proximity. 45 seconds left. Seconds until the ring closes.
New World got a pretty big update. Have you thought about going back? I haven't recently. I know Z-Dubs kind of keeps mentioning it.
10 seconds. I mustn't wait.
I haven't heard about an update. I've heard it's just trash, but I haven't heard
I've heard
about
a
the
lot of
update.
As soon as I throw a trap, they're going to know I'm here. You realize this kid's probably losing his mind. Why are you just sitting there? Go do something. Oh, here they come.
The ring is within sight, but I still have 45 seconds.
I'm just going to wait. Fuck it. That sounds like a fight.
Introducing a new variable. Final ring is closing.
Ooh. There you go.
Ah, shit. Damn it.
Hey, good try.
GG's, man. That was a very uneventful ending, but, you know, we gave it a shot. I need a couple more top 10s. And
Yeah,
then,
we can keep going.
And then we can switch over and do some arenas if you want to do that. I'm not sure if Joe said that he might be on, but he'd be late. He said 20 minutes. And normally he's on at 8, and it's 8:50. So that would be 50 minutes. So he's, you know, pretty much on time. Yeah, I haven't thought about jumping back into New World. I still kind of have the MMO itch. I don't know, like that kind of scratched it a little bit. I don't know. I am really enjoying the inscription game. That's a lot of fun, but it's really kind of a short game, as in like not the whole thing because I haven't beaten it, but you kind of make a run, and then when you die, you restart over, kind of thing. So yeah, we played some of that on stream Saturday. It was pretty fun. I tried Project Zomboid this weekend. I don't think that's a game for me. I wish I would have gotten like a trial first. I think that's probably $15 kind of down the drain, but I'll keep trying it. I'll try it again. That one might be more fun as a multiplayer game, but I don't know that anybody else has that. It's interesting. It's just, I find it to be very unforgiving. Like the couple of different games that I played, like I just had zombies on me instantly and I'm dead. It's just like super quick dead. In one game, I escaped to the woods and I ran around in the woods all night long. I didn't really get anywhere. And it was just, I don't know, the whole thing was just kind of a disaster. So oh, somebody's here.
Yeah, we're both, yeah, they're getting their teammate up.
I've got a wingman and a wingman, so I'm sure I can do a lot of damage.
First blood. Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
I saw you. Oh shit. Who dropped us here? Was it our partner?
Yeah.
The one who died right away and then ran off like a fucking little baby? Oh, there's one right in here. Look at that. Oh, it's around here. That's right. Well, I'm guessing I don't know if they know that we're here, but they might push right away when they see the thing show up. So be prepared. Prowler in here. Backpack. Oh, hemlock here, it said. Oh, somebody, my traps are all over there. Can you use a 3x, and do you want a 3x on a hemlock?
Yeah, I mean,
3x and a barrel. We want to go back towards, oh, I just hit another trap. Getting all this damage just from all my traps I laid. Do we want to head back this way, or do we want to maybe move on?
let's move on.
Okay.
And go towards the circle.
I mean, there's stuff right there, but I figure they're pushing up that way soon. Project Zomboid looks interesting, but if I have an itch for a zombie game, I play 7 Days to Die. I wasn't crazy about that one. It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't amazing.
I wasn't crazy about it either.
Yeah. Project Zomboid, I think, is probably interesting. I think there's just a lot more to it than what I know and understand. And I think that's probably the biggest issue. Ooh, a car. Get in the car, Cole. Get in the car. Oh no, it's let me out of the car. Cool. I could use some shotgun ammo if you see any that you don't need.
Okie dokie.
Also, I'm gonna drop this mag for you because you need it more than I do.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
I'll take the 2x.
Care package being delivered.
Check it out. Care package coming in.
Oh shit.
Charger.
I think I'm gonna grab that because I'll bet you there's a turbocharger weapon somewhere. Not in any of these though.
Heavy ammo here.
There's a car.
SMG here. Listen up, pups. We're too spread out.
Okay. Alrighty, I'm coming your way. Micah, have you played Back for Blood yet?
Reload.
That's a zombie game.
Serve 'em a knuckle sandwich.
You fighting peeps or just doing some looting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're here, so be careful. I think they're in that building right there.
Okay.
Oh, they're in this building right here, too.
Well, they're in the building right next to us because they just shot at me. I mean, they missed, but they shot at me. They're pushing across, it looks like. Yeah, they're going across.
Yep.
Placing gas trap. Half the squad's at dusk, and the rest are dusty and waiting. Let it rip. Serving 'em a knuckle sandwich. Shooting at me.
Whatever. Fucking teammate.
Kill leader. Wouldn't mind that.
Where's Joe? What's his problem?
I don't know.
Gas deployed.
Oh shit. Damn it. Alright, where's stupid teammate? Fancy Ender Dude. Hey, guess what, Fancy Ender Dude? You are a fancy piece of shit. I can check and see if Joe sent me a message. I got 6 messages. None of them from Joe, though. Still need at least 2 more top 10s. think did I pick up another game recently? I know those were the two latest ones. Inscription's really good. Really good. I really enjoy that. Those are old. Those are old. Crab game. That was kind of lame. Did you play that one with me, Dubs? Crab game?
Which one?
Crab game?
No.
That was weird as shit. Dirt 5, that's not new, but that was... Oh, the Escape Simulator. That's a ton of fun. We'll have to go back to that one again soon.
As Jumpmaster, I'll lead us to where we claim the
Overcooked. Haven't played that. Phasmophobia keeps getting updates. I need to get back into that one. Need to play some more Raft. God, so many games. Looks similar to World War Z. I haven't played World War Z, but it's basically Left 4 Dead, if you ever played that one back in the day. It's a lot of fun. I quite enjoy it. I'm going to try to get us all the way over to lava, but I don't know if we're going to make it. I'm going to try to get us all the way over here. Look at me thinking we're not going to make it. Gotta have more confidence. Need to be confident. Just like that kid told Atreyu in Never Ending Story. Be confident. Ooh, I'm gonna take you even though I don't have a need for you yet. Oh, somebody land up there?
Yeah, I looted those.
Okay. Wasn't expecting to see those open. I was a little bit concerned.
The champion was weighed and found wanting.
Think happy thoughts. Level 2 heavy mag right here.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Helmet here. Level 2.
I didn't just do that, but I really did. I need to get my backpack. I just dropped an EVA 8 for a wingman. Don't kill me. Don't laugh at me.
Seems legit.
I mean, EVA 8's kind of my...
Wingman hits.
EVA 8's my girlfriend, though. But, man,
Excuse me.
The wingman is just so fun to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you never hit anything, it's still fun to shoot. Can I put that on a wingman? I don't know. We're gonna find out.
There's a new kill leader. Just not very effective, you ask.
Ken, nice.
See a sniper optic over there? Because I dropped one somewhere.
There was one in the
no.
middle. I don't know if you grabbed that one or not, but there was a 4x8 in the middle.
We are inside the next ring. A net
Back over there and see if I can find it.
I don't know who I am anymore. I'm running around with a wingman and a havoc.
I don't know who you are either.
I know, like weird shit going on here.
There it is. There's that. Looking for sniper ammo.
Okay.
Looking for sniper ammo. The shield's recharging.
Turbocharger.
Alternator here.
Ooh.
I need it.
Be better if it was a turbocharger. Just saying.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Contact.
R301 here.
Throwing arc star. Firing. I'm out of light ammo. Reloading. We're in the top half. They're shooting at me. Oh, it's airstrike. Reloading.
I don't know that I can run all the way over there.
Reloading.
I do have a jump tower right here, actually.
I'm using a Phoenix kit, pals. Taking fire. Reloading. Spotted. Double timing it. Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
You heading his way, Dubs?
Oh. First I'm trying to see.
Bound bots are shooting at me. We spot a bot.
Her shield's cracked.
Taking a knee.
Her shield's cracked right here. She's getting her teammate up.
Got an ninja here. I can't activate my abilities.
Where are they at?
Led down range. Down to target. Dumpty right here.
Arc star delivered. Throwing frag. Tossing thermite. Tossing thermite.
Down another target.
Oh, she's down here.
Reloading. Give my shields back. Hostile. Danger zone.
Placing it in. Reloading. That completes the triumvirate.
Good job. You'll be alright. I gotcha.
Round 2. Beginning
Evo
ring
shield here.
countdown.
Level 3.
We're inside the ring. Got the positional advantage.
Evo shield here. Level 3.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
I thought that was our person getting killed. That's why I didn't come rushing right away. I was like, well, why'd you run off all by yourself? And then I realized it was you, so I came. And I helped a little bit.
I need to hop up. Turbocharger.
Heal it up. Taking a knee. Sniper ammo in your travels. Let a lassie know, alright?
I should grab some shields if they've got some.
Shields are recharging.
Check out this area. Let's check out this area.
You know, even without the turbocharger, the Havoc isn't half bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to start shooting a week and a half before you need to hit somebody, but other than that, it's not horrible. Once you know that and you plan ahead for that, you can kind of make do.
Can you hear me, buddy?
Yep.
Help a little bit with some of of the
That might be a turbocharger.
comms here.
I found a hop up here. Turbocharger.
Yes. I thought that's what it was, so I went running.
Roger.
Gas trap deployed.
Pick me up.
Uh-oh, it sounds like a bad idea right here. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I should have had him.
What
There's
the hell?
at least 2 in here. Ooh, he's punching me. There's 3. There's 3.
Get away from that. Yes, man. I can hear it.
There might be another team.
Hold on.
They're all here. Both their 2 of their shields are cracked. He's getting her teammate up here.
Yep, I'm coming. Coming.
There you go, right in front of you, right where the red marker's at. He tried to
Oh my
punch.
god, I can't see anything.
My god, seriously, dude.
Frickin' Fernando. Did we tell you the Fernando story, Dubs?
No.
So Joe and I are playing this game of Apex. And we got matched up with this rando, and his name was Fernando. See how that
Fernando the
rhymed?
Rando.
That's right. Now, I don't have much issue with Fernando early on. Seems all right. And then I ping this turbocharger from my buddy Joe. And Joe dibses it, says, I want it. You know what Fernando did? He stole the turbocharger, and I said, some bitch, Fernando, you didn't dibs it. Those are the rules of Apex. Someone dibs it, they get to take it. So then I was instantly had issue with Fernando. He wasn't on my shit list yet, but I had an issue. So then Fernando pushes all by himself into this group, and he's really bad, and he died. But Joe brought him back to life. Joe, he didn't die, like he just got knocked. Joe brought him back. And what did he do? He pushed all by himself again and died again. And this time he got dead. And then he did that thing where he pings the bad guy like 9 million times. And then I was done with Fernando. And it's possible that maybe, perhaps, I pressed that F button to voice chat, and I said a few things to Fernando. Probably weren't very nice. And Fernando and I had a bit of a conversation. It was kind of one-sided. I mean, he typed a few things. Like at one point he said, stop it. And so, of course, I didn't. Then he said, you suck. And then I said more stuff. And it was actually kind of funny. And then that's the game that I realized that you can mute the pings from people on your team.
You call him a whore?
I did not call him a whore.
You should have called him a whore.
I probably should have.
Level 2.
Opening fire. Reloading.
But yeah, I did say a few things too. So Fernando, that's kind of the new Fernando the Rando. That's kind of the new name of the peoples. Peoples that
I
are
don't have
not
anything
good.
to take shots with. Our teammates over there shooting. I don't have a...
Do you not have a gun? You want this longbow?
I have a P2020. Oh,
Here,
no,
here.
I'm fine. Oh,
sure?
got an RE45, yep.
Okay. Here's a little bit of light for you. You need it.
Oh, I'm good.
He's gonna disconnect immediately.
New kill leader. I must confess. It's one of We put down the last of that squad.
Wanna drop down there, fella?
Dubs with the fella. That's when you know it's a good night, baby.
You're gonna need to drop down there, guy. I'm not gonna revive you up there.
Fella.
Fella?
Motherfucking fella. There's a light up here in the corners of the building. One light in the center of the building. That didn't sound good.
Well, shit. I don't have any ammo, so...
What do you need? Light? There's some light up here. And I can drop you some light as well. Light ammo behind you.
You.
Yep. Ah, shit. Bad throw. There's light over in this corner here, Dubs. If you're... Oh, you're gone.
I'm trying to get up there by our teammate. Never mind.
Did he kill them all off?
He did.
Oh, well, good for him, man. What a baller. Shot caller. I like eBay better than this longbow.
Jesus Christ, how many teams are here?
Is he on the roof? He's on the roof. Whew, 119. That guy's hurting hard.
There's another team coming.
Fuck, shoot him, you dummy. The Ash is nearly dead.
I gotta fix my shit first. Are they still in the building or are they outside?
Next building over.
Arc Star delivered.
Patching myself up.
Here comes the old knuckle cluster. Knuckle cluster out. Juicing me shields. Grenade, heads up.
Oh, hey.
They're shooting at me.
I'm taking shots.
Taking fire. Arc Star delivered.
Charging my shield.
Placing gas trap.
I think they're getting hit by another team now.
Recharging shields. Juicing me shields. Healing. I'll walk it off. Recharging shields.
Need to recharge my shields.
Independent variable added. Recharging shields.
Patching myself up.
Healing my wounds.
My abilities aren't working. Need to recharge.
Stand back. Knuckle cluster's firing. Launching me knuckle cluster.
Get him, Sconzi. Hell yeah.
Beware. Enemy team, fellas. You are fortunate we're on the same team.
Bang down. Replicator incoming.
Cover us. I'm getting our guy.
Oh, damn.
Shit. All right.
Gas trap deployed.
Recharging my shields.
You are fortunate we're on the same
God damn.
That was the last one.
It's like they just don't stop.
Right?
administering escalade. Healing up. You'll be right.
Recharging my shields.
Healing up. You'll be right.
Need to recharge my shields.
Healing my wounds.
Phew. What a freaking game this has been already. Holy crap.
Healing. I'll walk it off. Recharging me shield. No shield here. Level 3. Death box here. Poor fella got smashed.
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
What do I need? I need a better optic on that thing.
1 minute until the nearby ring closes.
Patching myself up.
Optics here. Mid-range. Introducing a new variable. Ring's close. 45 seconds on the clock. Today's coming up aces. I need light ammo. Ring will be closing in 30, but she ain't far. Seconds remain. The ring is close.
Heads up. The ring's moving.
We gotta go.
Let's explore this way.
What do you say we move here?
Oh man, that was crazy. How many did you get out of that, Dubs?
Coming in.
One.
Just one. I think our guy's got
700
like
damage.
17. 700 damage and one. That sucks.
2 assists. I'm not complaining. I mean, that was a hell of a fight. That was fun.
great. That was super fun. That was insane. I'm looking for a turbo charger. If you see one.
Okay.
I need a hop up turbocharger.
It was a lot of fun. My God.
Enemy spotted.
Back at it.
Enemy spotted.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Joker there. Here comes the old knuckle cluster.
Thermite grenade out.
Motherload incoming. Sky's about to fall, lads. Throwing Arcstar. Incoming replicator. What a mark. Arcstar delivered.
Reloading.
Reloading. Enemy down. Reloading. Down to something. I still see it. Data soon to follow. Enemy kill. Gas trap deployed. Sheep. I still see everything.
Opening fire.
Enemy here. Another bloody squad attacking.
Watch yourself. There's another squad attacking.
Need to recharge.
Breathe it in. Recharging me. Trap set. Data soon to follow.
There's a team right on us.
Ring's not too far. 45 left.
Knuckle cluster.
Enemy down.
Reload. Killed one myself.
Sit still. Need to recharge this.
Spotted.
Nearby.
Leaving a gas trap behind.
Enemy spotted. I'm taking shots.
Recharging shields.
Reloading.
I downed an enemy.
Dude,
Reloading. Reload. Enemy killed. Healer.
they just keep coming, Skanzi.
Rings close. 10 seconds. Reloading. Whole squad wiped. One less variable to consider.
Dude, how many kills does that guy have, do you think?
Let's put him out.
112.
Dying outside the ring would be. I need heavy ammo. Check it out. Care package coming in.
Any of these guys have heavy or energy? Yes. Yes, he did. Is that a turbocharger by any chance? No. No, it's not.
It's us and another squad.
We got to finish this game, dude. This has been too good of a game.
And we got these guys. We got this guy, like Mr. 78 kills.
Yeah, and I think there was only two guys when this team took off.
Well, and Skanzi, the crazy thing about it is, we have literally never had a break in the action.
No, we've been killing people the whole time.
Fighting from the jump.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
There's a Phoenix kid on the other side there.
What? Sounds like they're taking pot shots over here. Either they're fighting the prowlers or they're trying to draw us in.
One minute. Ring's pretty close.
you think they know, Dubs? Do you think this team knows how fucked they are?
I'm not sure, Skanze. I don't think they completely appreciate the tenuousness of their situation.
I don't think they have any idea what's rolling up on them right now.
Do you like my use of the word tenuousness?
That was good. That was good. I don't understand what it means. That's why I just kind of ignored it.
A+ vocabulary. It means the shit's about to hit the fan.
It seems legit. Oh, motherfucker!
He found you your turbocharger.
You're my hero.
Can you trap this door up here?
Hey, we've got a closed door here.
Something good this way.
Trap set and waiting.
I've got it.
Sounded like they're out that way. Oh, there they are up top.
Inside the ring, fellas. Next round's on me. Trap set and waiting.
I don't want to get up on top. As soon as you start to play that game, you lose.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna hang out here and watch this door. We got plenty of room to move around, so
Yeah,
we're
good.
we don't
perfectly fine.
need to do anything.
It might go to the right, but like behind where I'm at, to the south, which is my guess. But no, we're right. We're right where we need to be.
Countdown. Good. We're inside.
Deploying it. Placing gas trap.
Frag out. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Oh,
Beware. I've added a variable.
Firing. Recharging my shield.
Delivering frag.
Another enemy down.
I'm a little disappointed I didn't do anything at the end there, but I'll take a dub. It still ended up being an okay game.
See, the skin is good luck.
I guess so, yeah. I didn't even get to shoot off my turbocharger gun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It was still an okay game.
She was chasing him. He closed the door behind her, and I just shot her from behind.
Dude had 12 kills.
2,800 damage. Yeah, but look at us. It's not like we had a bad game.
Nah, we weren't chumps.
3 kills, 5 assists. 5 kills, 3 assists. So basically, yeah, wow. We played well as a team. He had 5 assists.
Yeah. I had 3 revives.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Oh, I got a pack of something.
Finish in the top 3 one time, getting at least 3 kills, knockdowns, or assists. Nice.
Nice.
That was a hell of a game. I'm going to open one last pack here.
Okay. I am good to
With some
switch to
gold.
arenas. I'm not sure where you're at on these.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Horizon, Cosmic Hitchhiker. I got a kill clip for her. Alright, arenas it is.
Arena.
Oh, I'm already at almost 1,000. I don't know how I'm getting this. What are the Dark Depths challenges?
Yeah, I just need, look at those and see if you, I mean, we need arenas either way.
I'll look after this.
Because it's arenas and the other one is outlive opponents in Battle Royale and top 10s. I think it's 8 to finish it for the day. Something like that.
Yeah.
Goober, yeah. Twitch TVer.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Goofy, goofy, goofy goober. You know what that's from, Skuncy?
It is from SpongeBob.
Yeah. One of the best animated movies of all time.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but
Well,
you know,
the last 3 minutes of the movie where he does David Lee Roth.
I've never seen it.
Oh. SpongeBob basically starts singing, "I'm a goofy goober, rock, dun da da da, dun da da da." Then he's in high heels.
Wait, why the fuck am I Ash? God damn it. Sorry.
Oh.
Go on.
No, I'm Ash. No, you're Ash. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, it happens.
I think it's
Yeah,
you weren't
it's
paying
because,
attention.
Yeah, I was messing around with the skins and stuff.
So I ended up with Bangalore.
Yeah, I tend to be a proponent of the South Park movie being the best animated movie of all time, or one of, you know.
Yeah. I wouldn't say the SpongeBob movie was the best of all time.
Into the Spider-Verse was a really good animated movie. I don't watch a lot of animated stuff. That was really good.
Time to bind you.
Recharging shields.
I'm under fire.
Oh.
Reloading. Recharging shield. Repairing damages. Recharging shields.
Give my shield a recharge.
I am taking fire, friends. Reloading. Using grapple.
Pop the smoke.
Reloading. Cut down.
At a baby. That's how
Good
it's done.
start. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Neither one of us using our mains, and we're still getting some work in. God, it's 200 to buy her tactical. Jesus Christ.
Call that a firearm?
Oh wait, I don't want that. Ah, shit. Great, I bought a flat line with no optics, so that'll be great.
That was actually a really good smoke. Both of them.
Our guy went straight up there.
Bound by my hand.
That didn't work.
Teammates killers pinpointed. Focus on the threat.
Down. He's right here. He's on me.
I'm under fire.
Right behind you. He's trying to punch you. Oh. Good try.
Good thing
made it
Goofy
push too
Goober pushed
fast.
all by himself. It worked out really well for us. I'm guessing Joe won't be on tonight.
Joe. Honestly, what's up with that guy?
I don't know, man.
What's his problem?
He's weird, you know.
Playing his banjo.
But a ding 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 ding. Did Goober leave? So disappointed in how horrible he was?
No. He's
Right.
coming. He's
Alright.
probably just fixing his loadout.
Trying to play with one hand, you know. That guy's got no shield. Of course I don't either, but you know. Goober's fucking pushing again.
Care package incoming. I'm under fire.
Damn it. Where's our fucking teammate?
Fuck, this guy's one here. Oh, Goofy Goober.
Oh, he's close.
Damn it.
You need me. Pinpointed our teammates' killers.
Give me a sec. Recharging shield. Smoke out.
God
He's
damn it.
driving.
Teammate did too much pushing by himself.
Pushing by himself. Pushing by himself.
Lacked the requisite skill set to push.
All right. Make sure I get my person back. Make sure you check your Dark Depths challenges.
Mhm. I need knockdowns.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Lock and load, rinse, repeat. It's that simple.
I wish for one thing. Results.
Congrats, your bloody righteous.
are you like a famous Twitch streamer? Oh, I'm gonna have to follow you.
Nice knuckle cluster.
That one dude's really gonna push you guys all by himself, huh?
Appears to be.
Double timing it. Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
Shields are recharging.
Smoke out.
Reloading.
Take it two.
Being shot at. Deploying a variable. Enemy here, fella. Placing gas trap. Juicing me shields.
Taking fire. Oscar Mike. Spotted. Reloading.
Being shot at. Down. Clown here.
Get him, Sconzi. Yeah, you're getting pushed from behind too. Damn. Our teammate, I don't know if he's a quadriplegic or what. I shouldn't joke about that, but he doesn't play well. Are you on mute, by the way?
Sure was.
Awesome. So, yeah, our teammates' struggle is very real for him. Then again, I didn't do very well either, so.
Yeah.
What do you say we move here?
That's-
I have located some materials.
Oh, hey.
Over here. Being shot at. Gas trap deployed.
They're all here on me.
Give my shields a recharge.
Well, they were.
They got me.
God dang it.
Our teammates trash.
Dang. That's twice that same guy.
They're a point away from winning.
Yeah,
Same
better
same
this.
exact guy. Got him to 1 HP and then I couldn't finish him.
Taking fire. Joker's shooting at me. Strength, I'm down.
How the fuck they all got me?
Incoming. Oscar Mike. Spotted.
Straight bullshit. God damn it, they're here too. There's your teammate wandering around. I think he left. Oh, he didn't. There he is.
Dang.
All right, Sconzi, on that sour note, that's going to be my last one.
Is that it?
Yeah. Let's
wait. Wait, there we go. There we go.
That is the best sound effect ever. I will go to my grave maintaining that.
Yeah, it was all right.
All right. Well, Sconzi, thanks for the games tonight.
Yeah, you bet, man. You have a good night.
Thanks for letting me be a part of the stream.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one, man.
All right. You too. Good night.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Chad, I think I'm going to call it as well. I haven't been feeling exceptionally well, although surprisingly I felt better as the stream went on, which was good. But I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I'm going to go sit on the couch for a little bit and drink some more water because I think I need a lot more water. Honestly, I felt so poorly when I started stream that my plan was to say I probably won't be on tomorrow. But I feel pretty good, so I think I will be on tomorrow. So let's plan for 7 o'clock tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Time, right here on YouTube. And hopefully I'll see you then and probably play some more Apex, although, you know, we may shake it up. I still need to get into so many other games, but right now, probably more Apex. We'll see how that goes. Thank you for being here with me tonight. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you for hanging out for the podcast. I thought it was a great show. We'll get that edited and published within the next couple of days, probably by the end of the week. You know, I try to get it in by Sunday at the very, very latest, but my goal lately has been get it in by Friday. So we're going to work on that in case you are late to the game and didn't watch it live, or if you want to rewatch it and re-listen to it, it'll be out there. So anyway, thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you. Sending all my love to all of you until tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central. Bye, everybody.